Hey everybody, it's Mick here, and today I'm going to do just a short review on the new iPad Pro. So I picked up mine at Best Buy last week. Spent about $945, something like that on it, plus bought a case and the acrylic screen for it. But I got the 128 gig version, and the reason I went ahead and bought this is because I dropped my other iPad 2 on the concrete floor the other day, and it had no protective case, so it ended up in pieces. So when I looked at the option of replacing my iPad 2 with a 128 gigabyte version versus the iPad Pro, it was only a couple extra $100 to go ahead and go with the iPad Pro. So it's got the bigger screen, and the other big thing that I've noticed is that it has 4 external speakers. It's got top and bottom, whatever you want to call it. There's 4 speakers. So you know, the display is pretty clear. I can't tell, other than the bigger screen, I can't tell a big difference between this one or the iPad 2. The big differences that I have noticed, 2 big differences from the iPad 2 to the iPad Pro. First one is the Pro seems to me like it uses the battery a lot faster. So I used to be able to get several days out of my iPad 2 running normal programs, everyday apps, whatever, what have you, doing the stuff that I usually do. I could usually get 3 or 4 days before I had to charge it, unless I was using something like Periscope or something like that that was real battery demanding. With this one, I get about a day out of it, and as you can see, I was at 100% this morning, and it's right about almost 3 o'clock, and I'm down to 65% already, and I really haven't used it much today. I am going to attribute that to the larger screen, as well as now you're powering 4 speakers instead of just 1. I do like the bigger screen. I haven't decided if I like the size as far as portability and just, you know, using it sitting in my recliner or whatever. It's definitely a lot bigger, a lot heavier, and I haven't really decided if that bothers me yet or not. The other thing that I really do like about it is the 4 speakers. The sound is, compared to the iPad 2, is a whole lot better. So when you're watching videos or whatever, listening to music, the sound quality is a whole lot better out of this iPad as versus the iPad 2. So like I said, that's my big negative. This one, it eats up the battery really quick. On the plus size, bigger screen obviously is a plus, and the speakers. So beyond that, operation, apps, everything are really the same. I have found there's quite a few apps that have not updated their apps to accommodate the larger screen. So some of them don't take up the whole screen. It's kind of like when you would take and put a iPhone app on your iPad, and you know, it's kind of just smaller inside in the screen. Kind of the same way with this. There's some of the apps that have updated and fill the whole screen, some of them don't. But camera, everything is other than that is exactly the same as as my iPad 2. My iPad did not have the fingerprint thing, and you know, this one's got the where you can log in with your thumb or whatever. So that's kind of nice. The thing I don't like about that with my iPad is I tend to I found that I need to make sure the button's on the side, because it does work in a 90-degree angle, so whether you go like that or go like that. However, if I put it over here, it obviously does not work with my opposite thumb. So that's if I'm, for whatever reason, if I have it flipped that way, then I have to put my code in, which, you know, not a terrible inconvenience. We could almost call that a first world problem, but it is just a little irritating. So anyway, that's all I got on the iPad Pro. If you got any questions, put them down there in the comments section. and I'm usually fairly good about responding within a few days, or at least within the week. So it just depends on my schedule that week, what I'm doing. But I do try to reply to any questions that are asked. So there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.